Hello everyone and welcome back to Farmer Joe Homesteading. Here is this week's farm update. So other than boogers and snot, we have had some bad colds this week. We have been milking Mama and Annie pretty consistently this week. Miss Farmer Joe has gotten much better with her milking and enjoys milking Big Mama with us. And little Farmer Bo has been excited and curious about this whole milking business as well, so he's even been giving it a try. So hopefully in a year we'll have some extra hands on for milking. We are currently getting from these two girls, hello Mama, we are currently getting just over a gallon or around a gallon per day from them, which has been plenty. We are able to make lots of yogurt and cheese and all the things for our family, so it has been really, really good. We have also been milking Luna and Star every once in a while. They still have Jupiter and Astro here, so they do get sucked dry most of the time, but during the day we separate the boys off. We just leave them here in the goat pen and the moms go out on grass. So in the evenings I can milk them if we need, but so far we've had so much milk from the other two. I haven't been milking them super consistently, so I need to get better at milking them and get out here at a reasonable hour, because lately we've been getting out here around 10 o'clock to milk, so that makes for really long days. So once we get kind of on a better schedule and get used to the 2 times a day milking, we're hoping that it should get a little bit better. The boys are growing really well. They're absolutely huge for being 3 months old, so it's been good. No. It is wet and rainy, which means they will not be able to go out and be tethered today, so they will be in here eating hay, but as you can see there's still plenty of grass out here for them, so they will be just fine. Hey Mama? Yeah. The bunnies got some new feeders. Hi, little miss. Because they keep pushing their buckets into the ramps, so they haven't been using the ramps. He's been spraying big time all over here, and it gets up all over his water bottles, so it has to be washed all the time. So we moved his feeder over there too. He was dumping his feed all the time, which the lady I bought him from warned me that that was a thing he liked to do. So now I'm hoping with this we shouldn't have to feed the rabbits 3 times a day. They should have feed for a while. So we will see what happens. I'm hoping it will work a little bit easier. For little miss in here who likes to try and escape, she is only 6 days away from giving us some baby bunnies. So by next week's update, we should have baby bunnies. So we're pretty excited, and I'm very hopeful that the ramps will come in handy when the babies come, so that there's lots of room for all the bunnies. How many geese were there, Joe? Come on, Bobo. Who's the naughty chickens in there again? They flipped everything over. Oh, naughty chickens. There they are. Oh, get your fingers off. Fingers out. There we go. Here's all our babies. Say hello, little ones. Hello, little ones. You want in there too, Bobo? Oops, sorry, Joe. There they are. Oh, so sweet. Good job, Bobo. Oh, careful. Careful, Bobo. Good job, bud. Good job, buddy. You got a baby. Oh, so sweet. Oh, such a sweet baby. So we ended up with 21 goslings hatching, which is amazing. It was really, really good hatch. Most of these are going to be moving on to their new homes in the next few days. We are planning on keeping 6 of them. And with the 6, we are planning to butcher in the fall to provide some meat for us. We really enjoyed the meat we got from the geese we kept last year, so we wanted to go ahead and keep that again. I am planning on doing a Gosling care video here shortly, so make sure you guys click that subscribe button and turn on notifications so that you're notified when new content goes up. The roosters are all growing really, really well. This is our pick for the golden prairie roosters, and they're looking nice. The meat turkeys are growing like crazy, as they do. All of the cuckoo marins are growing like crazy. Are they over there, Sweet Pea? They're all in the bush. Oh, there's our Wheaton Americana roosters in the bush. It's been rainy, so they're hiding out. Here's more of them. Hey, boys. They're starting to get really big. We should expect to see some eggs from the pullets in this pen here pretty soon. You can see there's some pullets perched over here in this back bush, enjoying life in the free range. They're doing really good. Some of the cuckoo boys are getting really mature. Some of them are already starting to test out their crows. So we're really excited about these boys. They're very nice. The pullets, we don't really have much to update on. The pullets are all growing out really nicely. We're really excited about them for our breeding pens. And we should start seeing some eggs in about 2 months from them. So we're getting close. So our most recent update on the turkeys, me and Simon had our very first fight, which was really unfortunate. We have one of the meat turkeys that has a slipped tendon really bad that I was unable to fix with wraps. It was just too far gone when we got him. And so he's been really weak, and Simon decided that he was going to be food. And so in my efforts to keep Simon back away, Simon decided to fight me for it. So Simon and I got in a pretty good fight yesterday, trying to keep him off of the poor young turkey. So today he is going to be locked in. It was the first time he'd ever shown aggression towards me. So we're just gonna keep him locked in. Joe did feed him out of her hand again this morning, and we're just gonna take things really slow and hopefully still have our sweet Simon boy, because we sure love him. Now, the girls are still laying. The girls are still laying quite well. So that's been really good. We're still consistently getting about a dozen eggs a week. So that's been nice. So we are hoping to have a few more turkey hatches for the year. I do actually have a batch of turkey eggs in the incubator that I just haven't handled yet, and I am hoping to get some more batches of turkey eggs in the incubator in the next few days here. So we will see what happens. Hopefully we'll be able to sell some July poults so that other people can reap the benefits of raising heritage turkey. In the house, I have been keeping quite busy lately with cheese making. We have been getting so much milk that it has given me more and more opportunities to try new cheeses. So that has been really good. I've been able to try some new things. I made a feta this week, so that was the first time that I've been able to do that. So I'm really excited. And once I get these things mastered and figure out some trial and error things, I'm hoping to be able to share these things with you guys. So make sure you like and subscribe our channel, and make sure you hit the notification button so you can see all of these fun things. I do have quite a few new videos planned to be able to show you guys here in the next month. So my garden took me almost a week to fully get planted, but it is finally officially completely planted, and I'm really excited to show you guys what it looks like. All right. Now, obviously things aren't up yet because I haven't planted that long ago. So all my carrots are planted along here, and there's some potatoes at the back. I've got my perennial bed that's full of perennial flowers, and there's also some perennial bulbs that I planted in here and some perennial herbs that I planted in here. There's also some annuals that I chucked in just for fun because they're beautiful. Then we have this deep bed is all full of my bulb types, so there's beets and things like that in here. And then I also have on this end some onions, and I know that my onion sets are starting to come up, so you can see them there. The dog helped dig one up, so there is some onions starting to come up, which is exciting. I got my pea fence up, so we'll have lots of peas along there. I also planted some sunflowers in there, and for fun I alternated eating peas with sweet peas, so we should have a beautiful fence of peas. And then I have all of our cabbages and broccoli and Brussels sprouts along there. Some of them are not having a great time. The weather has been a little bit funky. It's been very windy. I've got lettuces planted on this side. There's beans planted along the back side there. And then on this side is all of my squash. So it's coming along really well. I want to just show you guys how well the no-till method has worked with the cardboard. So there's cardboard all along here, and you can see here where the cardboard edge is because nothing has planted in along the cardboard. Now we do get the odd spot like this where some grasses and some weeds came up, but they typically have very short little roots. Now these grasses, I'm assuming, are here because of a clump of grass or a clump of hay or something that had them in it, or it's coming from a clump of sod that is in with the dirt, because we had some issues with clumps of sod in the dirt even just coming from the barnyard. So all of this will need to be dug. It can also be if I happened to have missed a spot in the cardboard that the grass will come up. So there is a couple spots that I have noticed, like there and there, but the suggestion with the no-till is to just put some more cardboard over it or put some more straw or old hay over it. So I'm planning on doing some more mulching to help prevent that. Now the kids have been having an absolute blast in this dirt pile. You can see all the little feet marks. So the garden has been super, super fun. The greenhouse is doing really well. All of my transplants seem to have really taken off in the last couple days. They're really starting to take root and do really well. There is some weed issues in the greenhouse a bit too, but pretty shallow, so it's been all right. The soaker hose system I'm still really loving. We have all our cucumbers are still starting to do really, really well, and I find that they are finally starting to really take and stick and grow vines. We had a couple that didn't quite make it though. This one, the root broke off, so there's a few that didn't do awesome, but I'm happy. This one was totally, I thought was gonna die, and it came back. We planted our celeries from the greenhouse. Josie loved the celery last year. Every time we were in here watering, she would just take a piece and chew it in the barnyard. The tomatoes are starting to do good. This one actually broke when I transplanted it, and I just gave it the benefit of the doubt, stuck it in the dirt, hoping it would reroot, and it did. So I'm happy about that. So the tomatoes are starting to take. The peppers have almost doubled in size since we brought them out here to the greenhouse. So I'm super excited about that. I still just love little marigolds. They're just stunning little flowers. And then Farmer Joe and I just came out here and did a little bit of watering, and I noticed that all my mints have totally taken off and my herbs have started coming up. So I've got a little one there. These I can tell are little basils. So there's some basils coming up along here. There's some more little basils, and then there's some herbs coming up in the back row that I planted too. So lots of stuff coming up in here. So I'm really excited for this greenhouse, and I'm really excited for it to be nice and full and fruitful. Thank you all so much for watching. As always, make sure you like and subscribe to our videos so that you can see our weekly content and all that we have going on here on the homestead. It is getting into the busy summer season, so we will be filled with all sorts of fun things. We'll see you guys next week.